The purpose of today's lesson is to write equations in slope-intercept form. Okay, slope-intercept form. Let's review here what exactly that means. Well, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Remember I said this is one you're going to memorize forever. Okay, you and your friends go to the state fair. It costs $6 to get into the fair, $2 each time you go on a ride. We're going to look at all these different pieces and we're going to name the slope and the y-intercept with each of them. Okay, so the equation is y equals 2x plus 6. Here's our table and here's our graph. All right, we're going to highlight on the table, the graph, each part of this. What is the slope of the graph? Well, I liked using yellow, so the slope is rise over run. All right, what is the slope of the graph? Well, the slope is rise 2, run 1. Where do you see the slope in the equation? We remember that. It's in front of x. In front of x. Okay. What does the slope represent in the context? Well, it's $2 per ride. That's what that means. Okay. Then we're going to do the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept of the graph? Okay, let's take a look here. Remember, the y-intercept is where it crosses. Here's the y-intercept of the equation, and here's the y-intercept in the table. So each time it's a 6. It has to be. All right, so I represented it. And this is the equation that you're going to have memorized for your math career. M is the slope, rate of change. Y is the initial value or starting point. Okay, let's go ahead and try some of these. Write the equation of each line in slope-intercept form. All right, so let's review y equals mx plus b. Let's just have it here. This is slope, and this is our y-intercept. Okay, so here's our y-intercept, and here is our slope. So all we have to do is insert the slope where it goes and the y-intercept. The slope of the line is -2, and remember your x, and the y-intercept is 0. So I would clean that up. I would just write it as -2x. Okay, slope is 1/2. I'm just going to highlight all my slopes. Okay, and these are all my y-intercepts. So I know where to put them. All right. So y equals 1/2 x plus a -2. Okay, let's clean that up. We're not going to write it that way. That's a rookie move. We're going to make it a -2. Okay. This next one is y equals -4/3 x. I'm not going to write plus a negative. I'm going to put -1 in from the very start. The slope of the line is 0. Let's see what happens here. Plus 2. Once again, I'm going to clean that up because you don't want to leave it this way. So it's going to be y equals 2. Okay. Find the slope and y-intercept from the graph. Then write the equation of each. Okay. So let's go. Y-intercept is here. And our slope is rise. Let's see, how much do we rise? And run. So it looks like I went up 1 and over 1, 2, 3. And that would give me y equals 1/3 x, and it looked like the y-intercept is plus 2. There we go. I bet I was supposed to put it down here, wasn't I? My bad. Okay. Let's see, that's out of my realm. So I'm going to actually put it here because I can't get it all on the page. That's okay. All right. Y-intercept is here. Slope is rise over run. Okay. So obviously, the slope is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 3 over 3. Y-intercept looks like a 3. Okay, is this 1? Is an alarm going off in your head? Why? Why would an alarm be going off in your head? What do you notice? Very good. That this is going downhill. What do we know about a line going downhill, it's going to be negative. Notice I'm going to really make that big, negative. So it should be y equals negative x plus 3. Notice the alarm. Okay, let's keep going here. Right off the bat, I could say in my brain, okay, that's a positive slope. But here, I'm seeing the alarm because it's going downhill. You have to become aware of that. Okay, y-intercept, and of course my slope. Rise over, looks like it goes to there. What is my rise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 and over 2. It's a positive slope. 5 halves, and it's negative 1, 2, 3. Negative 3. So the equation is y equals 5 halves x minus 3. This is negative. Alarm. Do, 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 do. All right. Let's find a good point. Let's be consistent. Here's a good starting point. Looks like I go here. So I went up 1, 2, 3 over 2. And then of course, I always check my answers. Make sure I got that. Oh, they're saying it's 3 over 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I was supposed to stop there. Okay, good thing I checked my answers. 3. And the y-intercept is right there. And that's 0. 0. So the equation would be y equals negative 3x. Don't put that 0 on there. We don't want that rookie move. Okay? You got 10 and 11 on your own. You got that. So on your own, 10, 11, 10 and 11. That's just some of them. I'm sure I'm going to give you more. Let's go to the next page. Yep. Ooh, look at this one. What's happening here? It is a vertical line. So your rise is 1, but there is no run. Oh, what happens if you have 0 in the denominator? It's undefined. Undefined. And there is none. There isn't a y-intercept because it doesn't cross. So now we have to come up with an equation. And this is the tricky part. If it's a vertical line, you're going to always have an undefined slope. I should write that out. Undefined, because it doesn't make sense to have 0 in the denominator. And your slope is x equals wherever it crosses the x-axis. Okay? Then we have a horizontal line. And the horizontal, that doesn't rise, but it runs 1, 10, whatever. The slope is 0. It crosses at negative 3. And this is y equals negative 3. So a horizontal line will always have a slope of 0, and you're just going to have one variable involved. Okay, now we got some tables. Let's take a look. Our y-intercept is always the 0, so I'm just going to go through and highlight all those. Okay, and our slope is going to be, how could we find that? Well, we could find the rate of change. These are changing by a plus 2, and these are changing by plus 1. So it'd be 2 over 1, or 2. And the y-intercept is 4. So y equals 2x plus 4. Okay, let's take a look. These are changing by a negative 1, and this is changing by 1. So the rate is negative 1 over 1, which is a negative 1. The y-intercept is negative 2. So notice, the y-intercept, these match. So keep that in mind. So the equation is negative x minus 2. You don't want to put that 1 in there. Once again, a rookie move. Here, we're increasing by 1. But look what's happening over here. This is a plus 2 and a plus 2. So the rate of change is 1 over 2. Be cautious with that, and that's a 0. So y equals 1/2 x. Okay? No, I did not want to do that. Okay, you are going on a road trip, with your family. You're already 30 miles into your trip and the speed is 75 miles per hour. So it looks like you're already 30 miles on the road, and I'm looking for anything that says per in it, and that's always going to be your slope. So it looks like the slope is 75 and you're starting at 30. So y equals 75x plus 30. Look how easy that is. Okay. Basset hound weighs 100 pounds, so that's what he's starting at. And 4 pounds, lose. So keep that in mind. If you're losing 4 pounds, that's going to be decreasing. And then your y-intercept is 100. So you would get y equals negative 4x plus 100. Okay, what about this next one? Let's see if we can find the slope. Each month, okay, that's a good hint, and cost 20 cents. So that's what it starts, no matter what. So it's $30, and then it's 20 cents, which is 0.2. So y equals, for each text you send, I think I got a little ahead of myself. A flat rate, oh boy, look at that. I should have read it a little more closely. Because really what's happening is each text you send costs 20 cents, but you start a flat fee of $30. All right, because it didn't really kind of make sense to me. I was like, wait a minute, $30 per text? So it'd be 0.2x plus 30. Not bad. All right. Fix, find, and justify. All right. We got to find the error. Here's the incorrect equation. They're saying the slope is 3 and the y-intercept is a positive 2. Okay. Positive 2, or 2 is the y-intercept. Alarm went off. Alarm, alarm, alarm. What is happening here? Has a negative slope. So it's got to be negative. Let's check the slope and make sure it's going up 3 over 1. So that does work. So the mistake is they should have put a negative slope. So y equals negative 3x plus 2. Okay, let's take a look at this next one. Don't you like my highlighting strategy? I think it's great. Negative 1. Slope is up, looks like up 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's up 2 over 4. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm getting the slope to be rise 2, run 4, which is 1 over 2. Mistake was they used the rise for the run and the run for the rise. Okay, so let's correct it. So our slope is y equals 1/2 x. And it was at -1. And it's a positive slope uphill. All right, so you got 22, 23 on your own. And then I think that concludes our lesson. So on your own, 22 and 23. There was another one earlier too. Oh, I didn't write it down. Okay, got to go back. Hold on. 20. Oh, there it is. 10, 11, 20. Come on. All right. 10, 11. Yep. 10 and 11. So these are on your own. Bring that in tomorrow. Okay, this concludes our lesson for using a linear equation.